Yes! You have new mail.
Yahoo!
Okay, Waffle. Chris Carbonaro came up to me earlier and specifically asked that his email be read last. So
well, no, we have
that
one
sucks
that
because someone else sold it.
Yeah,
so
we're going to be
right.
superseding that.
Well, that was the joke. I was going to say, could we read
There's
his
someone
first?
with a lot more power whose email is
No,
last.
you have no say over my iPad, so.
Okay.
Start.
Yeah.
So I'm chewing.
Because you can thumbs up.
Before we start, I was sitting at the table in the front of the store earlier today, and Renee and Chris are both going back and forth yelling at each other about the fucking letters. So it better be good.
Yeah, for real.
Not
Well,
retarded.
first
Actually-
emails from neither of them.
I just have to say real quick, because it made me laugh really hard earlier. Looking at the Iron Cheeks Twitter feed, which you know is a favorite of ours.
Of course.
This one has the hashtag crappy snacks. And what he wrote was Tic Tac Dick. But I love that he considers Tic Tacs a snack. It's a fucking breath mint. But so I can imagine if you're sitting there snacking on Tic Tacs one after the other, they're gonna suck.
Some people do that with the orange ones.
Yeah, so Tic Tac Dick. And then right after that he said good night raisin balls, which gives me the option to expand. Anyway, go ahead, Waff.
I don't understand how this is a beginning. The title is like, Get Hard!
Oh, Tony wrote this.
Renee, the queen of the email, called you out. You better have a good email this week and not crap you keep writing. I'm going to assume this is about Chris Carbonaro.
Okay.
Because I'm going to assume it's from his buddy, but I can imagine he can't, speak in a form that tells us who he's writing about. I think the story of Babyface telling falling off his bed while jerking off is great, so unless you can tell a better story, stop crying.
So it's how Babyface stopped
Babyface,
crying?
because every time he comes up, he's like, I wasn't jerking off.
It's getting at you.
I've noticed Chris has upgraded his English over the past few emails. He must have Nicole, his girlfriend, fiance, writing them for him. Now the context.
Ooh. Okay.
Why do we gotta call each other out? It's about us.
That's what you said last week.
that
You
one.
wanted this.
Exactly.
I'd like to help him out, but he thinks it's funny to watch dildos and various other sex toys while using an eBay account. Using his eBay account. You've been watching sex toys on his eBay account, Chris?
Well, I want to order one.
Say yes.
He needs one.
I don't cry over not jerking off.
He says, fuck you.
Try not to interact with the mics, please.
Yeah. He said, fuck him, that Cuban piece of shit.
Who's Cuban?
Chris Carbonaro's cute.
Chris.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm actually, I want to stop in the middle of this, but because it's all just about Chris.
Oh.
I have some inside information regarding one of his questions last
We
week.
don't care about inside information.
He wanted to know who Lights asked him out because he wanted to see who can invite over when he's alone on the weekends.
Okay, so this is a diss fest.
Yeah, it is.
This is the worst fucking slam I've ever heard.
Are we entering that again? Well, at least Jeans was like well worded and poignant.
Who's what?
It's like big.
Yeah, but it's not even like a real diss. I like
They're both
dissing
dead.
between people who don't really know each other.
Yeah.
You know, because then it's like, it could be a fight. Go ahead.
I heard he enjoys when you don't wipe so well, and he wants Babyface to come over.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
No,
baby,
it makes
Yeah.
no sense.
Nope.
so Babyface, make sure you go to the White Castle with Tony the night before you hang out with Chris.
I don't go to White Castle.
You two are classless and make me sick.
Wait,
Wow.
Is he?
Who's classless?
I'm gonna assume he's going after Tony and
You
Babyface.
never said that I was who said I was classy?
I gotta be honest.
thought you were my friend. You gave me a handshake
We don't
earlier.
have to be a mouthpiece for this. Do we want to read the
I'm
rest of the
done.
email?
Yeah, no, that was the end of it actually, but I'm done.
Okay.
That was from Man Santa
That's how it
Paula.
ends?
Yeah, he says, I hope you all had a wonderful evening.
Tell him that I take back my fucking handshake from earlier. Tell him that. And scowl at him.
Yeah,
Scowl at him when
you're
you
telling him right now.
Yeah, he's listening.
Oh,
I think
fuck
we
you.
enjoy back and forth. Some,
Yeah.
some insults, but outright hate mail. I don't think we should support this.
Well, it's not outright hate.
Matt, you're
They're
mean.
friends.
You're mean,
But
Matt.
it's, you know, it's
Yeah,
just not
it's not our
exciting for the podcast.
it's not their podcast.
Yeah.
You hate each other on your own podcast with your mics. I'm not trying to make a joke. I'm being serious.
Why do you keep staring at me?
Because it's towards you.
I didn't do anything.
Chris says he didn't do anything. He's
That's from Man Santa Paula going towards Chris Carbonaro, who's not on the podcast.
I still love you, Matt.
I still love you too, Matt. That made no sense though.
He's right better. That's all we ask.
Tiger's turn.
English.
This is English.
Please use
And he
it.
reads better than I do.
All right, here we go. The subject. Hey, diddle diddle, go fuck yourself, Renee.
There we go.
That's how you start an email. Dear peons, First off, I'd like to thank everyone for their kind words in regards to my plans for joining the military. You will all be dearly missed, and I look forward to hearing the podcast while I'm away. Now that that's out of the way, Renee, when you call someone out, stick by it. Don't run away and say you're sorry because you're afraid of the repercussions. But I'll be nice. You're a great Pokemon trainer with every Pokemon caught in your pink DS. Such an amazing achievement. Whoever is reading this better have read that very sarcastically.
Tiger's voice is sarcastic.
Yeah.
True. You're the right guy.
To Mr. King of the emails, you may reign over the emails using questions from previous podcasts, but riddle me this. Why be a king when you can be a god? For weeks I had the CBJ crew guessing who I was, and I inspired hatred against me from not only the guys, but Frank Thierry.
Great series of emails.
And everyone else who listens to my ingenious riddles.
I don't want to say genius.
Hey, most of them were pretty good. Though my true claim to fame was getting Tiger to scream during episode 45.
Yeah, which he replayed for me, and it's fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Re-listen to episode 45 when we're talking about the email that Chris the Riddler
Tiger goes a little...
set in. And Tiger completely fucking freaks out, man. It's great.
Oh, about the answer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You start screaming and shit. The loudest I've ever heard you.
So when someone comes close to these achievements, they can join Jerkoff Jones and myself in Asgard as the gods of the emails.
Recognizing Jerkoff. Who hasn't written in ages.
Fuck it. Until then, you're just out of your league. In conclusion, I will leave you all with a riddle for nostalgic purposes. When you do not know what I am, then I am something. But when you know what I am, then I am nothing.
Tony's waistline. actually, probably his cholesterol.
Question.
Secret.
Answer.
There's no. No, it's.
I'm saying that's the answer to the riddle.
I was saying question is there.
Well, anyway, happy thinking, simpletons.
Oh yeah, secret.
Thank you, Danny. That was very well written. I think
the answer. I believe the answer to that one is riddle.
Oh.
Danny's here, isn't he?
Am I right? Am I right, Danny? Oh, I'm correct.
Before we move on, this is Danny's last week here before he leaves for basic.
No, he has more.
No, what are you going to set him off
Oh, I'm
for?
sorry. Okay.
Trying to kick me out.
No, man.
No, I was going to give you a nice goodbye, but I'll save it for another time.
No, you could. Or you could say it again. Next time.
That's true.
When he actually leaves.
We're up to the next email, but I passed it off because people like to writ us essays instead of paragraphs.
And you give us a baby face?
Yeah.
I'll read one.
What does that mean?
I barely can understand what you're saying.
Really?
I think even Tiger was surprised at himself on that one.
No, that's what me and Tiger do all. I sat there today. The Waffle, actually, I was in the office with Waffle, and Babyface is yelling something in the store, a customer or something, and I turn around to Waffle and I said, I can't say the fucking thing. He's like, dude, that wow.
I was like, what are you talking? Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait, there was also that noise. The song. It was the Steely Dan song.
Oh, yeah, Steely Dan. No, it was a Rush song.
Oh, Rush, that's right.
Bangkok. Passage
No,
to
I
Bangkok.
said it to you, or someone else said something.
No, I said Passage to Bangkok, and it starts with and I said, is Babyface's cell phone going off?
Congrats, guys.
Yeah.
No, you can't give the congrats, guys. Like, no, they're good jokes. It's funny. Look at the riotous laughter from the fucking masses here, you son of a bitch.
I denied that part.
Fucking kill you with a chopstick.
He's dead in the eyes or up the nose.
Stop pushing
Racism! Let's move on with the show.
Hello, motherfuckers.
Oh, God.
Since he's in the audience, hold on. Stop with the fucking Seinfeld thing. Just hello works. I know what you take.
No.
Oh, there's.
He's telling you to stop.
This
He told me to
audience.
stop.
First of all, Renee, that is my own original opening. Jerkoff's opening was "What's up, motherfuckers." The only thing that is the same is the word "motherfuckers." I didn't know only Jerkoff Jones is the only person who can say the word "motherfucker" in an email. I also would like to point out how terrible of a job you did trying to fight with me through email, considering you backed off at the end of your meaningless rant.
Ooh.
If you're gonna get at me in an email, then you need to step your game up. You also said I'm the ugly sister of the email. Personally, I think you're the peonic stable? That doesn't. Oh, stable boy of this fair kingdom I currently rule over. Also, what do you rule
Peonic's not a
over?
real word.
Also, I've only missed 1 week of writing emails since I started listening to this amazing podcast.
What a great week it was.
Now,
You're on a roll tonight. Sniper.
now on to what we're all here for, the questions. Why is
Thank you. At least we get questions.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Thank
We
you.
like
Yeah.
questions.
Like the
It's
other
not all
people in the audience.
self-serving.
Well, hang on. Let's hear the questions first before we make before.
Why,
Yeah, it's true.
why is Tough Tony selling sex products at the beginning of episode
You
71?
gotta give us context when you
Episode
write stuff
71.
like
It was last week.
Oh, you don't know every episode?
that. Yeah.
See, this is 72.
Actually, it's empty time code 69 dash.
Tony wasn't here last
Tony
week.
scratches his ass.
Tony wasn't on the podcast last week, so what's your
Yeah.
answer, Tony?
Wait.
Give him a microphone, would you?
Is it
Why weren't
why
you
I
here?
was?
Why were you selling
Why weren't you
porn
here?
products?
Wait, was I here selling porn products? Is what you were saying?
You weren't on the podcast, so what were you doing?
It's that opening cut.
Oh.
Oh,
There's
it's.
an opening.
Oh, he's talking. Okay, so probably I'm the only one who understand what's going
someone
on.
come here dressed as me.
We don't
No,
You
know.
guys
The only
have
person.
no idea. that I'm
Okay,
selling sex toys on the internet?
to be fair, all of the cold opens that happen at the episodes, I think right now we're up to the
yeah.
we're up to like the Wolverine tailgate.
Yeah, those openings are when you see Ed recording at a tailgate. So that
Yeah.
had nothing to do
So
with last week.
That first bit,
It's months ago.
I think it's Tony right after you got your job
Yeah.
at Nightcap, and it's you actually giving a quick advertisement.
Yeah.
Those when you first started working there. Wow.
That's before you started working here.
Floppy fist.
No, those are from tailgates. That's why it's completely out of context. It makes no sense.
Oh.
I was kind of hoping I had a doppelganger. I thought it would have been more interesting. You just came randomly to the podcast, like, hey, everybody.
Look at the baby face. Like, I thought I had a doppelganger. Baby face goes,
Perk up, come on. General question to everyone. If they made a movie about CBJ, what movie star do you think would play you best?
Well, I already know who's playing Tony.
Rip Taylor for me.
Jason Alexander.
Who's Tony?
For you? Wow, I just like Spies.
Oh yeah, that's
David Cross.
David Cross.
David Cross is the only man awkward enough to play Tony Viverito.
No, actually, I don't know his name, but I think for Tough Tony, the son from American Dad.
Yes.
I think
Steve.
Steve should.
Oh
play.
no! You know what I want to play? I want Pepito, the biggest cat in the world, to play Tiger. Pepito, the biggest cat in the world. I like Jason Alexander though for you.
What's Pepito?
Make it a
You
dumb
just said
joke.
like 3 times.
Make it a dumb joke.
I don't know.
I think Nathan Lane should play Tiger as I do the voice, the English. I'm a blue blob in Florida.
I don't know. People say I look a lot like Steve Buscemi. I don't know whether to take it as an insult or a good
No, you don't.
Never a
I
good.
don't look anything like Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, you don't. Those are my glasses.
You have facial hair. That's about all you share in common.
Your penises.
Right.
Wow.
There's peni involved.
Steve Buscemi's penis starring as Tony?
No.
Oh, okay. I kind of lost that one right away. Go ahead. Continue.
No,
Did Jet
no.
Li still make movies for Babyface?
Did you say
No,
about
Tony, I think you look like a
I
very
didn't say
young
anybody for
Penny
myself
Marshall.
Penny Marshall?
Yeah, Laverne.
Sam Guinness is dead, so I'm fucked.
what's his name?
No.
Doug Luge or something. The guy from Grounded for Life. Who's gonna be in
Oh,
Gotham.
the redheaded guy?
Yeah, the guy from
No, not for
Gotham.
nothing. I honestly, I think Rosie O'Donnell should play fucking Waffle. Like, she can get angry and yell like him and stuff. They have the same body type.
We look like women.
Yeah.
She can wingman me at the bar.
Yeah.
I would buy blocks of tickets and just throw them to passersby, like, please, go see this movie.
And I think Pat Morita, the corpse of Pat Morita should play Babyface.
What about Ellen for Babyface?
You know what?
This would be what famous lesbian will play.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so then Ed is Paula Poundstone.
Who are you, Tiger?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I think we've run out of all famous lesbians.
We can make Tiger. we can make the special, like, you know, like Fantastic Four. Make the racial different. We can make Wanda Sykes Tiger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's got that snap.
Yeah,
Get those
that's-
one-liners.
I think Portia de Rossi should play me.
Ellen Page just came out, so she could be Tiger.
That's true.
Who's Ellen Page?
Ellen Page. She's
Juno?
She was in
Kitty
Juno.
Pryde?
Oh, like we didn't know she was a fucking gay.
She's just like a little boy for a decade.
Yeah, come on.
For half of her decade?
For a half.
She didn't know what to do with the
half a
fake
decade.
pregnant belly in Juno at all. It's like, this is so unnatural. That's all I heard over and over again in my head when I watched that movie. She's gay and this is unnatural.
Chris Farley's dead, so we can't have him play Ed.
I thought John Candy.
Yeah, John Candy.
Yeah, I get compared to John Candy.
Ethan Suplee, he was in My Name is Earl.
Yes.
There's actually a comedian, Ralphie May. Yeah, Ralphie May.
Ah.
Actually, Ethan Suplee, one of I think the funniest lines ever spoken on television was Ethan Suplee in My Name is Earl.
Oh
yeah. You know, it's Christmas, Catalina. You know, Feliz Navidad. She goes, that doesn't mean anything. Well, maybe not to you, but here in America, that means Merry Christmas in Mexican.
Goddamn sailboat.
The next question's for you.
Oh, cool.
Ed, do you have any tattoos like your fellow CBJ podcast?
Actually, I just want to say I think it should be a one-person show and Wendy Williams should play all of us.
That'd be awesome.
What?
Tyler Perry.
Why'd you leave for me? Just started.
Sorry,
You want Stephen Yoon.
I do not have any tattoos. However, my brother has.
Well, what? Where did this come from?
That's the next question.
That was the question.
I'm not paying attention.
Oh, I'm talking about other things. I'm not done with the last question.
I'd be Lou Diamond Phillips anyway.
The question was, do I have any tattoos? The answer is no. But however, my brother
That's how you
What,
has
two?
tons of tattoos. Yeah.
Just from his father's.
Well, no, he makes up for the both.
Last time I checked a year ago, your brother had one. What happened?
No, he's actually. There was one point where my mom said to him, "You're running out of room," and he saw that as a challenge.
Wow. Was he?
He was at a. He was
Probably still not a
He
lot.
was recently at a tattoo convention in Pennsylvania and was being worked on by two artists at the same time.
Whoa.
And he won a contest.
That's a lot of money.
I forgot this guy's name, David Grace or something. Big name, and he flew my brother. My brother won an Instagram contest and got free plane tickets and hotel in
That's
Vegas
cool.
for a 5-hour session with this one guy.
I've actually seen Ed with his shirt off, and across his belly in an arc it says "assisted crib death." I don't know what
And oddly enough, that is a birthmark. I don't know how it happened that way, but it's just
Spelled correctly?
No, actually, there's only one S.
Oh.
I think Ed should get speak clearly as a tramp stamp.
Get a tattoo of a magnifying glass.
No, that's it's a different forensics.
No. I mean, the three things I would think about are like a Captain Marvel lightning bolt.
Where would you get it?
Across the chest.
I'm sorry.
On my
The band.
I think you should get it running down the left side of your nose. If you're gonna get a first tattoo, go all out, man.
okay.
Get it on your face.
Get a tattoo
the
of
other
a
things
nose.
I would say
Stop
are,
calling you Baby White Tyson.
and the other two things would be an Eagle Scout emblem and then maybe just somewhere saying 4 and 6 for life.
Wait,
What?
can
What?
4 and
Sex.
6.
4 N's.
The
Can we
which
get him a smooth
spells
jazz tattoo?
forensics.
Oh! I thought it was 4 and sex.
Are you gonna get a,
like what is 4 and
rock
sex?
smooth jazz tattoo?
Is that abstinence?
Good God.
Republican abstinence sex. We call it 4 N.
Good.
Well, the rest of this question was, if no, would you consider getting the names of your breast tattooed on its corresponding breast?
Like really nice,
I'll pay
really
for
nice
that.
banners.
I second that.
Really well done banners.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Would you possibly consider ever getting a tattoo of your favorite comic book character or DC logo? And you said yes.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to the CBJ blog that was spoken about in the earlier episode?
What?
You haven't done one since Christmas.
Yeah, I know. It's
like, I figured by episode 60 I'd be getting paid for this.
no.
So why are you doing more than I gotta?
That's
Because that's how Ed really talks, actually, guys. Catch him in the comic shop. He talks kind of like a mixture of Archie Bunker and schmuck.
just kind
And
of
crap.
everything is kind of full. No, I just got lazy. I'm sorry.
Lazy.
He's writing shotgun reviews.
Which tastes better, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Pepsi.
Coke.
I'm a Pepsi guy.
Coke guy.
I probably drink
Coca-Cola.
Coke more often, but I think I like the taste of Pepsi better.
Well, the only two people I know that probably drink soda regularly are Ed and Tony, so let's get an actual.
Ed Doherty.
I miss Pepsi Vanilla, but Vanilla Coke tastes good.
I love vanilla Coke.
Yeah, that's
Banana Coke is
If Evan was here, Evan's answer would be real sugar Pepsi.
yeah. Sugar cane.
I only drink clear.
Pepsi Clear, baby.
You're living in the 90s,
First
Tiger.
Pepsi.
Who remembers Pepsi Blue, actually? Someone brought that
I
up the other
do.
day, and I forgot that it existed.
Remember when there was purple ketchup?
I remember
Notice how all these
And green
variant
Bull
names of
Joe.
Pepsi sound like
And the
variant
script- the
names
funny script
of
novels.
heroin? You know?
Oh.
Crystal Blue. Fucking, you know, hey, fucking.
Maybe they moved it. Listening to episode 23 today,
Ooh, okay.
I noticed only Ken was in the audience. And I know originally there was no audience there at the podcast. So my question is, does everyone like having a live studio audience or the non-live audience days? I do kind of miss when all the lights were off. Well, the front lights.
I love a live studio audience day if they're paying attention and they're fucking interacting with us. If they're just sitting around and with scarves on their faces.
And Pikachu ears.
Yeah. No, that's she's got a Loki.
I know.
Pikachu.
No, just because it makes her upset.
Run a comic book store.
No, it makes her upset. That's all I'm saying. No, it's Loki.
We're talking about Heather, Tony's girlfriend.
That's what that is?
Yeah, it's Loki.
Oh!
I can expect him not to understand
Vegas
it.
Guardian.
I thought it was like a Pokemon thing or something.
No, it's actually how Heather smuggles drugs into Otakon.
No, I love when they brought up the fact he's Renee's wearing his scarf the way it is. He looks like one of those Brazilian street toughs that you always see in action movies or anything like that. Like
Yeah, all those Brazilian action movies we all watch.
Fast and Furious one.
Like Vida de Corazon.
I think he looks more like the Scarlet Pimpernel. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, Purple. Scarlet Pimpernel. It was a play.
Oh.
It was
You were a
about
drama major.
It was a good play and book. Hey, anyone notice that Kenny's standing now and actually recording and not playing solitaire?
That's actually because I noticed earlier I was ringing up. I was at the register ringing, and I saw when Kenny first got here, Matt Flick took him outside and fucking crutch stomped him.
Kenny was actually told about a...
Yeah, he asked him to adjust his crutch for him outside, but then fucking smacked him with his crutch and crutch stomped him and said, "You better fucking move."
He's also been told about the blood clot is like that.
Yeah.
He sit still might move.
So, do any of you guys miss not having an audience?
Not really. That's...
Nah.
I like having people. I like hearing laughter.
Yeah.
Does everybody here remember laughter? Wow!
That's my Paul Stanley.
I guess we can count how many people in the room have never listened to How the West Was Won.
It's the song is the same.
In episode 23, everyone was speaking about how Tiger looks like Gargamel from the Smurfs.
That was when I got my tattoo, probably.
Tiger's got all his teeth.
23.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
See it though?
It's been like 50 weeks.
The front one.
And I must say, if he hunched over and shaved that beard, he would be a spot-on Gargamel. Also in episode 23...
He's not that tall. Why does he have to hunch over and shave?
Well, no, because
So you say I'm actually more towards Gargamel than he's suggesting.
Gargamel had a hunchback.
Well, if he's Gargamel, then who'd be Ezreal? Little
Yeah,
cat.
no.
I'd be Tiger's Azrael any fucking day, man.
Oh.
Was it the cat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I chased out Smurfs and Tiger. And they wouldn't get away. I wouldn't get caught in fucking stupid nets. Bump into a mushroom. No fucking way, man. I'd have my teeth sharpened daily.
Actually, has anyone heard the news on
Shut up!
the Smurfs 3?
Why
That
is
it's not going to have any live action. It's going to be a completely animated film.
About time.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still CGI and an animated.
Yeah, but it's CG. But you won't have Neil Patrick Harris running around Manhattan with Smurfs in his pocket.
That's not a problem at all for me. I enjoyed both of those movies in theaters.
I saw neither.
I haven't seen
I
that.
wasn't sober in the least bit, but I
You
enjoyed
saw
the shit.
the Smurfs movies? Both of them?
What'd you see them on? Were you on weed? There you go.
When I
That
saw
makes
the-
sense. It's a
When
Smurf.
I saw the first movie, the theater went silent. All you heard was me chuckling, going, "I don't know if my body can deal with the amount of shrooms I need for this." And then I went to see the Smurfs, and that was all I could think of. It was funny.
Also in episode 23, somebody just watched episode 23 or listened. You spoke of a specific customer who would mostly give fist pounds instead of handshakes.
Yep.
So which do you prefer when greeting someone? A fist pound or a good all handshake?
Depends how sick they look.
Since I'm king, I prefer when people kneel before me and kiss the ring of their kingdom.
No, it depends on the customer. I'm used to different things with different people.
Yeah.
The customer in question, the one time he shook my hand, we actually both like looked at each other like, whoa. And then like we gave each other a pound because it was just weird.
Yeah. Sometimes you shake someone's hand and you get all of their fingers in your hand.
I
and
hate
feel
that.
like you're gonna break them and they're just like tiny hands.
Yes, that's a handshake. Excuse me.
I used to give a lot of high fives, but I've had to stop that in the last few weeks because people have been getting
No,
angry
you
for
can
me.
give high fives. You can give the nice solid high five, but when you've got your class ring on, I swear to God, it's like a punishment.
Yeah,
It's
that's why
not-
I've tried to switch to fist bumps.
No, your fist bumps are too because you
Yeah,
get
but
the
don't
front
fist bump
force
me
of-
with the ring either.
Yeah.
Well, I just usually throw my hand out and let you get it.
Because then we have to force ourselves to smash into the ring. It's not funny then. It's like giving yourself permission to smash your car into a wall.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, that's what it's just like.
I gotta say, Nick the Body gives some like really epic high fives.
It
lately.
does.
Yeah.
Like my hand stings afterwards.
Yeah, because he's a big kid.
When's the last time you got a high five from fucking TBD?
He never gives them anymore.
Go over there, get a high five from TBD right now.
Yeah, come on, Tony.
Come on, Tony.
Now, TBD only likes you, Sacco.
No,
Yeah.
no, you give him a good high five. Come on.
Oh no.
Eh.
Tony went, ah.
Oh, okay.
And even put the ring on.
I did.
Oh, he's gonna smack you in the face.
I was going for
No, actually, one of my high school principal had a class ring, and if he really didn't like you, he would bonk you on the head with the stone side in.
Oh man, guess who would get punched in the balls?
Wow.
Yeah.
an
Fucking
asshole.
fast.
That's what school I'm not
I don't
going
give a
to
fuck
anymore.
how higher up you are. You hit me in the head with your
Man.
ring.
He should get fired for
Oh
that.
wow.
That's abuse.
It was a
Yeah.
Catholic school.
That'd be like the
Holy
steel.
shit!
That'd be like the steel
Still
toe
punch him in the
boot
balls. Pretty sorry to
He's
use
still
the damage.
touching children.
days. That'd be like the steel toe boot days for Waffle right there.
Go on.
There is also many people who are going to be gunning for me during this email part of the show, such as Matthew Santapola. The only reason he is coming at me is because he likes to bite off everything I do.
And in your respect for you, you at least write full coherent sentences, and we know what you're talking about.
Really, the guy who sat and got smacked by Babyface over and over again?
Emails in the
Still
same
coherent.
night.
Oh, yeah.
Emails in the same night.
No, you're right.
This is like it's apples to a Buick.
Let's read his early emails, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's learning. He's
learning.
reading. He's reading.
He's
more.
learned what Microsoft Word
Yeah,
spelling
we're
grammar check is.
helping him become a better person.
He's gonna get into college soon.
After Babyface's grammar kung
degree.
fu.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, janky Chinaman.
He has to bite off Renee, and that's just sad. What? That's the next line. That's the next line.
He has to bite off Renee what?
And that's just sad.
I knew what he
Oh,
said.
that's just sad.
But he goes for the Asian thing once, and everyone questions.
I also overheard that Danny the Riddler
That's wait.
Rodriguez-
Was that you doing an Asian accent? Was that you doing some sort of?
I don't know.
What the hell was that?
It was just for the hell of it. I don't know. I also heard that Danny the Riddler Rodriguez is also going to come at me. I have nothing but good things to say about him as of now. I will probably have more to say after he tries to talk shit about me this evening. My one message to everyone is keep hating on me and try to fight a losing battle and just kneel before your king. As always, this is your king signing off. Love always, Chris.
What is a king to a god?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we've already trounced on that.
So which one?
You got two
which
left.
one? Yeah.
Could I
Tony's
read
gonna
one?
read this one.
Ooh.
The last one will be Sokka.
Okay.
Here you go, Tony. Have fun reading.
This is no offense to you, Ed. You have a computer.
I don't think I've actually ever read an email before.
Well, there's 5, and there's
Well, word 1 comes before word 2. And the period means take a breathing break.
Not for too long.
Grammar.
The subject is Tiger. Here's
Come
your
on.
subject. Prank go wrong. Hey, CBJ crew. Chris Carbonaro, you can go fuck yourself on being late with your email. Like Waffle said, unless it was your arms or hands, then shut the fuck up. And there's no commas here.
Context.
You act like a Republican
You got
more than a
tattooed.
king.
That's true.
Chris
Trying-
got tattooed.
Trying to blame others for your shit. Not a complete sentence. Making excuses. Sentence fragment. Let's not forget your emails are just as bad as the speeches written for Republicans. Too much repetitive use of the word Republicans.
Wow.
I think you go ass to mouth with your emails. You're supposed to put a period in. That's why they come out so shitty.
I know that's just the way you're breaking it up, but it sounds like the terrible Google translation from Spanish. You unlike day you had. This is a terrible Russian to English translation.
Continue this Romulan email.
Yes.
Lastly, Ed. That's
You skipped the whole paragraph.
I was gonna say.
John Thompson. Maybe you can write an email that I can't fit on a post-it. Just take a tip from Chris Carbonell and write random questions that no one will understand, like ass to mouth. Once again, using ass to mouth. All right. Lastly, Ed. That's supposed to be a sentence. And it starts. I must say. I must say, thank you for understanding.
We found the court jester of the email.
Jesus Christ.
We found what could kill Tiger.
It's the court jester of the email.
I must say thank you for understanding. I was praising Jerkoff Jones and shitting on Chris. That was an actual sentence I just read. Here are some questions. Last week, me and my coworkers ordered from John's Deli next to Port Richmond High School. I ordered chicken cutlet.
Was he getting kicked back from John's
Well, we don't know. This might be negative.
John's Deli, home of the surliest bastard serving chicken you've ever seen. I ordered chicken cutlet with yellow American on a roll.
Just one chicken cutlet, not chicken cutlets.
With slices
Chicken
of
cutlet.
Asian Americans on it.
I ordered chicken cutlet.
You sent me too.
I was told I was weird for ordering this by my coworkers. So what do you guys eat or have eaten that others thought was weird? It's supposed to be a question, but it's said as a sentence.
Me and Tony are gonna sit this one out. Me and Tony and the fat stoner.
Oh my god.
Salsa and marshmallows.
I knew.
Really? Together?
Yeah.
No.
Well, it's not compared to Mr. Sully, who would just at random times get butter and cheese bagels and just have them melted.
Butter and cheese sandwiches is my favorite thing to watch a human eat.
No. I still have nightmares about the days I've seen him eat a Wendy's bacon mushroom.
Stop, look in your eyes. Not heated up. Like butter, one piece of cold bread, cheese.
Oh, I've had that.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
Chicken nuggets and milk.
You're not disgusting though, so I don't hold that as a disgusting thought in my mind.
I mentioned what my mother ate when she was pregnant for me, which was a hot chocolate, and she would dunk a cheese sandwich
That's awesome. Yeah.
into the hot chocolate, and I don't know. I was told I was weird.
I've taken a dip in my pizza
Fried
crust
shrimp
in
heads
soda.
are awesome.
I do that too, and people yell at me for it.
Yeah, my dad did it. My dad did it when I was younger, and it just
What?
crossed over. Sometimes dip my pizza crust in the soda.
Oh, really?
My father.
Thought about it.
Mix.
That's the laugh that haunts my nightmares, ladies and gentlemen.
My grandma puts mayonnaise on her French fries.
Ew.
That's called.
I've
Canadian.
heard of that actually. My father used to always make us salami and banana sandwiches, which are awesome. It's
That
like a
sounds
salty, sweet
awesome.
thing. Yeah.
Well, it's like Italian. There's a prosciutto and melon balls. So that exists.
It's good to mix peanut M&Ms with popcorn when you go.
Well,
Well, that's not bad.
Has anyone ever ignored the suggestion from the movie Heavyweights? Don't ever put Twinkies on your pizza.
Have you done that?
That's
No,
called common
I haven't.
sense.
I wish we did. You can see how Ed retreated. Ed,
No,
Ed,
no,
how
I
many
haven't.
pizzas and Twinkies have you had together?
No, none. Never.
remember
I was never bold enough.
I wish we made that pizza. We were thinking about that one.
And it-
Thanksgiving.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Waffle and I came up with a pizza idea to mix Chinese food and pizza to get put lo mein on top of a pizza.
We were gonna get our
Jack Sauce
our
chicken,
favorite
like-
General Tso's and lo mein in the city. And put
It
on
sounds like
the
some
best
weird-
Brooklyn pizza.
or
That sounds like
a
some-
pasta
Sounds pretty
pie.
good.
Yeah.
That sounds like some weird California pizza kitchen type thing.
Or the
like-
best thing you're not part
Or
of.
like chicken tikka masala on top of a vodka pie.
Oh.
That sounds awesome.
Wow, remember that time I was like obsessed with liverwurst? Like I would add it to like
I
breakfast and
love
shit like that.
liverwurst.
I used to
I
like
want you
I
to
used to
go
break it up
package.
and actually cook it with like scrambled eggs and stuff.
That's not crazy.
That
but I
sounds
want
good.
you
You brought that
to
up
packages.
That was said on the podcast.
Well, that was the weirder part. Then, hey,
Yeah.
remember the times I ate full packages of liverwurst?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing beats. Remember Nice Guy at one time at Hanley's when he was really hungry? Our friend Nice Guy, he got a hunk of ground beef. Of roast beef. He got like a 2.5 pound chunk and just had it wrapped in wax paper. Warmed it up in the microwave for 15 seconds and just sat there eating a chunk of ground
I
beef.
think I remember
Yeah.
that.
With no condiments, no cheese, no bread, just 2.5 pounds.
Whatever
Right?
sandwiches he got for me and Tiger, like we have to call it the nice guy. It was too fucking great.
No, they were big.
It was like spicy turkey, like Sausalito turkey or something.
Tiger still gets that. Sausalito, Monterey Jack.
No, the sandwich he got was, I think it was the pepper turkey,
Okay.
Yeah.
bacon.
Which is awesome. Cracked
Was it
pepper.
cheese on that?
Yeah, I think it was like jack cheese.
Yeah, I think it was like pepper jack cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo.
No.
It's a good sandwich.
No.
Bacon.
I once had a manager at Staples who we'd ordered lunch from a deli, and he asked for a salami sandwich, and evidently they were out of salami and substituted liverwurst, but didn't tell him. So
Wow.
he went to take a bite out of the sandwich.
There's like a half a dozen Italian meats that fill the whole
Yeah,
salami.
really. It's about pepperoni, you know.
A while ago,
Pepperco.
I went to a Spanish restaurant. Ordered. I wanted chicken, but I accidentally got tilapia. Was it tilapia?
But that's
And, I wanted to vomit. That was so disgusting.
Really? Tilapia?
Wait, no, not tilapia. That's fish. What is just like fat and like intestines? What's that called? It starts with a T also.
Tripe?
Tripe. Oh,
That's
that's
stomach.
disgusting. It smelled like vomit. Ugh.
Stomach.
Yeah, stomach and intestines.
Are there any other questions in the email?
I don't know. Like, I bumped this thing by accident. I lost an email. Waffle Hub.
People think I'm weird that
I know it's really hard to
despise
click
ketchup.
on the name. You were Renee's, right?
Yeah.
You slid it. You like deleted it or something.
I
No, I didn't.
I
No,
completely
it
disappeared.
disappeared.
Ketchup. That's one odd thing.
Oh, I don't know what you did, Tony.
You blew it!
All I do
Technical
is bump
difficulties.
into it.
You broke the iPhone.
Vamp.
Tony time. Hey everybody, it's Tony time.
Tony has
Watch
toys
him
in
fuck
camera.
up things again. Hey everybody, it's Tony time.
I really don't know what Tony did.
Just check.
So
Just check the what do you call
On
it?
the trash?
No, I checked junk. I checked trash. I checked everywhere Renee would normally be.
Oh, he's got new accessory, ladies and gentlemen. He just whipped out his pink iPhone case.
Everything's pink. There's no reason to fucking bring up the color.
Everything is mad.
I can actually. I realized that Renee owns 5 things that aren't pink or purple, and those are probably pants,
Shirts.
maybe some sweater vests.
A slave.
There's nothing straight like a sweater vest.
Bed sheets.
I don't know what you did.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't touch anything.
Renee's
you
coming
fucking
with his
did.
phone. Here, read from Renee's phone. His
Alright,
pink lead-in phone.
Thank you, Renee.
Continue.
Okay. Let's see. I knew a girl who ordered a egg bagel with bologna and cream cheese, and I thought that was weird.
It's disgusting.
That's kind of weird.
Let's see. Think of your favorite show on TV. Now think of your favorite current comic series. Do you feel that the writers of your favorite show could write your favorite comic?
I don't think the
My
people that.
favorite show is Walking Dead.
Well, yeah, the only show I'm watching right now also is The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's one of
The only show I've watched consistently in the last 2 months is probably that 70s show in the mornings.
Yeah.
I don't know who writes that, and I don't think they'd be able to write the 5 books that come to mind right now. So no.
Well, the only other show that I watch consistently is
True
All in the
Housewives?
Family. So
Well,
I think Kirkman would do a great job with all of that.
my
He'd be
favorite
really good. Nobody would be safe. Edith would have gotten raped. I mean, she almost did.
Oh,
I probably would have fucking followed through with it.
dude, you remember that episode?
Archie probably would have joined the Ku Klux Klan.
You know, I talk about the episode where she almost got raped, and that moment where she has to like remember the article of clothing from the would-be rapist, and she goes yelling out like crying, and for some reason the audience just decides to start clapping out of nowhere. They all just start clapping as if the scene ends.
Oh, yeah,
Like they're just applauding the fact that she just like had a complete mental breakdown from trying to remember a rapist. It's like, oh no, yay!
I want to hear.
It's never happened before,
You know,
and it was
it-
really a live studio audience, and they were probably all freaked out. I don't know what you fucking
You know what? It was.
When I
it was
told
a-
her we were coming to see Archie talk about chinks.
It was a
Somebody told us
dramatic.
like this.
No,
Great.
but it was a dramatic moment. It was a great piece of acting. I think that they were congratulating her on that.
All right, well, we'll watch the tape together, you and me, Ed. Friday, 7 o'clock, my house. 7
It's
to
like
7.
Renee just got a text
leave.
message.
I would say my favorite show on TV right now is Hannibal, and the creator Brian Fuller used to write on Star Trek. So
he did
I
Pushing
think,
Daisies.
yes,
One of the best shows that was on TV.
I think he can handle comics very.
Looks like Renee just got an email. Should I read that? Or should I
No, keep reading our email because it's a waste of time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Tiger, have you
Probably
been
just
on?
letting him know that it's like, fucking pink fucking sandwich holders.
Tiger,
That was.
have you been on Twitter lately?
I go on from time to time. I don't know. What kind of question is that?
Next
you sound
question.
kind of weirded out.
Next question.
All right, Sako, the guy who drove the cab killing people, did he actually work for a cab service company, and if so, which one? Or was he really creepy and like bought a cab and pretended to be a cab
The guy
driver?
Rob
What
brought
the
up because
Oh, Andre Rand. No, he really worked for a cab company, yeah.
you know you're allowed to stop in the middle of a sentence and give context of what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so who
There you
has a
go.
cab that's
Yeah,
killing
but he
people?
wasn't here last week. So
I can't remember
Oh,
what cab company he worked for, but he
Port Richmond.
definitely he worked for a cab company.
Danny's saying Port Richmond.
What's funny is someone on my Facebook feed recently brought up Andre Rand.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's my story.
That is actually
I'll try and find it actually, and I'll read it in a second.
I actually have your face up right now. Your Facebook is up right now on the computer.
No, it's not on mine. It's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
someone that I'm friends with.
Is it the end of Renee's also long email?
No, it's still going.
I like the gods. They write short emails that are poignant.
Yeah. Which character? Ooh. Which character would you want to have their own solo book, or for the company to bring back?
Chicken McGee. Go.
All right.
No, wait.
So, their own solo book?
Their own solo book or have a company bring back.
12 issue Marvel Max series by Forbish Man.
Marvel Max.
Rich Rider.
Ooh.
I want Rich Rider back. I want to be done being angry that his character doesn't exist right now.
Or they don't fully explain like
That
what
they
the hell happened.
Slightly retconned him out of existence.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey Drax, remember you were in that storyline you weren't in? Yeah.
I-
That was a line of Infinity.
I mean, Jocasta was such an interesting
Yeah.
character. I feel like, especially in the 80s.
I thought the
I would love to
resurgence
see
of
a
AI.
Jocasta.
I thought the resurgence of AI that, the
Yeah.
the metal lady lover would be back.
She was in Avengers Academy.
Yeah, we
Or
know,
you
but
could
that's a
kill
solo
Jocasta.
book. Like,
Yeah, I
Here's the comment on Facebook. When I see the younger generation of kids on Staten Island, it makes me want to see Andre Rand free and doing us a favor.
Jesus Christ!
Who said that?
This guy Sam, I'm friends with.
Is he part of is there a group that you're on a Facebook, like Angry White
No,
Assholes?
this is just a general thing that he said.
Is that in reference to the
Tiger's the
cloud?
president.
I don't know, possibly.
Go ahead, Tom.
Well, that's all I have for tonight. Until next week. Until next week. No
Sorry,
period at the
guys.
end of that.
DC should bring back Impulse. Done.
Yeah.
I'd like Shazam to get an ongoing, so this whole backup.
No, we
whatever.
need we
I don't
need, we
blame
need
you.
weekly Batman books. Why would we have an ongoing Captain Marvel
Yeah.
Shazam book? We need weekly Batman books.
He's too interesting of a character.
Gotta push back the ending to our major storyline. Like his good books.
Especially there's all the kids now.
Stick
It's
with
like
what you
6
know.
kids.
We're DC. Stick with what you know.
Push back the main storyline.
Yeah.
The Atom.
Cohesive.
I want
Let's
the,
give Batman a weekly
I want
book.
the Atom back.
Delay the
Did
one
they ever
book that's
find
keeping
Ray
us
Palmer
afloat.
in the search for Ray Palmer?
Yeah, they did. And then they retconned.
Yeah, he was doing his best to jump ship to Marvel. Sorry.
Is that it for the email?
He wanted to
Anyway,
be the
Yeah.
fourth.
you done what Renee's email?
Yeah.
Zoom
Ray
out.
pa la 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 la.
We got
Oh,
one
Renee.
more.
All right.
Hey, Renee.
Final
Thanks,
email.
Renee.
The final email.
Final email, which is my responsibility to read. And it begins with, "What's up, motherfuckers? Jerk Off Jones here.
Hi.
Return of Jerk Off Jones, ladies and gentlemen. After last week's comments, I felt compelled to come out of retirement for a few words. I couldn't help but notice the throwing around of the term king of the email in quotes. I'll say this. I don't care who you guys claim as king. Period. Let me just remind all of you one thing. Period. Let's remind everyone who hasn't heard Jerk Off in a while. He's another guy who has sat here on this podcast and claimed to be an English major.
Yeah.
Okay? So all these fucking English majors.
You get the smart
Christ.
ones.
Yes, yes.
And what are you doing? You're stretching cheese for a living, pal.
Our CBJ mailbox needs like its own like proofreader.
I started the email trend, he says. If I remember correctly, I was the first emailer, not to mention first damned guest on this podcast. True.
True. Yes.
True.
He was on episode 2.
Yeah, he was. He was on episode 3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I started emailing for one reason and one reason only: to ruin the credibility of one Edward O'Hare.
He's back.
Now I had a lot of help with this by his own doing, but still, because of my actions, no one has taken him seriously one bit.
Ooh.
I've had customers and fans of the show join Team Jerk Off against the man that hosts the damn show. Damn show. Damn show.
We're the damn show.
Yeah, call us Mr. Damn Show. I've been told that I've been too harsh.
Oh, true. Untrue.
I don't think.
Untrue.
He's pretty fun.
My questions, too vulgar.
Nope.
My voice, too seductive.
Oh yeah.
People of the show have approached me to make sure I didn't have real beef with the aforementioned Edward, in quotes.
I don't think people know who you are.
Aforementioned's
Inside
an
the story
SAT word.
Quote unquote Edward.
All of this being said, I raise my glass to you all. You've all been great in my absence. I respect and enjoy all of your hard work and emails. However, I must ask you one thing. Please don't fight with each other. You all have so much potential in your emails. Don't use your power to trash each other. Use your power to trash TBD. Edward O'Hare.
On the pussy.
Gentlemen, let my past accomplishments open a door for you all. I promise there is nothing like the first time you make Ed wince and embarrass. It's sort of like wait, hold on. It's sort of like how you remember your first piece of ass. It's sort of similar. Really? Jerk off?
I've been told I have a very nice ass.
Yeah.
It's sort of similar.
That's what he's talking about.
Getting on Ed's bad side is basically like bending him over because once he gives in, he's pretty fucked. The things you could accomplish if you all worked together would be extraordinary and would easily surpass anything I've ever done. Please put your differences aside for the sake of the podcast and work toward the better goal. The
greats are
total
good.
and utter destruction of TBD. Thank you all so very much. To all the jerk-offs out there, I love you all. Hope everyone has a good night. Always and forever, yours truly, Jerk-Off Jones. Now see, that is an email. Wow. He is the master, I'm sorry. He's the master. P.S. Quick question, Ed. You watch the Walking Dead television show, correct?
Yes, I do.
He does. Who do you find more attractive, Lizzie or Judith?
Yeah, Chris, I don't know.
Who's more attractive, Ed?
They're two little.
One's a baby.
These are the two little girls.
No, one's a baby.
No, Judith's the baby.
Oh, that's right. Well, she's still a little girl.
Mika's the
seriously?
other one.
Spoiler.
Talking about babyface fucking a goat in this podcast.
Hold on now.
You haven't really seen much of Judith's face, so
Because that's the deciding factor.
So you're gonna say that you find Lizzie more attractive? Lizzie is the one that you would rather be with, so to speak.
by default, sure.
All right, so Lizzie is more attractive to you. In brackets, what was written to me, the reader, was in all caps. Let him answer the question before you read on. Which I did. I did what you said, jerk off. He said.
Wait, hang on. Make sure there's no spoilers.
What he says is, come on. I meant personality-wise, Ed.
Well, we haven't
The
really gotten
crazy
to know.
girl or the innocent one? Stop being so fucking dirty, bro.
He messed up on his email though, because he didn't mean Judith. He meant Mika, the other one, because she was the innocent one. Judith's just a baby.
How do you... innocent babies are innocent?
Yeah.
Don't question the fucking jerk-off. No more smoke mozzarella for you.
Yay, more for me.
Well, yeah, because not for nothing. I can't remember the last time I walked to a Chinese restaurant and got cheese on my lo mein. So you don't get any fucking cheese. You eat fucking roots and shoots and fucking panda bears.
Roots and shoots. Roots and shoots. Shoots and
Play with my food.
That's one of their nicknames for Babyface.
What'd you
Roots
say?
and
You don't
shoots.
play with your food?
Once again, Comic Book Jones appreciates Asian cultures.
Never said we don't. But they're a blast to make fun of, though.
We appreciate all cultures. We appreciate the Asians, the Hebes, the Geeps, everybody. The minute we can fucking sit down and laugh with each other's differences, the minute we don't
Physically challenged.
Whatever. So
Oh,
anyway, the final thing he says is sent from my iPhone.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember not missing him as much. Okay.
Yeah.
So whatever happened to Melvin?
What?
What?
So whatever happened to Melvin? He hasn't emailed us in forever.
Oh,
Oh, Melvin Eccles.
No, yeah, what
Father
else?
of the drinking.
And what happened to
you've got a hell of a delivery, man. It's fucking incredible.
I
the way
am
you
the best
bring
at the
things
awkward
up, man.
silence.
Did like teachers ignore when your hand was raised in class when you were a kid? He's gonna say something out of context. Or he's gonna have to explain what he means.
See, but that's the thing is, like, I know in his head it makes perfect sense because he can always
Of
explain
Of course
himself.
it does.
Of course it makes sense.
Yeah.
Just not to you.
Look at the size of that thing.
Oh, my head. Okay. I was looking at Deadpool. I'm like, it's pretty small.
Wow, that's what you call it.
He's holding a small dick.
Holding my small dick.
I can't help playing with your toys.